This is chapter 13 of Go Math mid-chapter checkpoint. So vocabulary, choose the best term from the box to complete the sentence. Number 1, the blank is the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile of a data set. So that's the interquartile range. Number 2, a graph that shows the median, quartiles, and least and greatest values of a data set is called a box plot. Number 3, the difference between the greatest value and the least value in a data set is the range. Number 4, the mean absolute deviation is the mean of the distances between the values of a data set and the mean of the data set. Okay, number 5, make a box plot for this data set. So if I'm going to do a box plot, I have to order my data from least to greatest. So my smallest value is 65, then 68. 70, 72, 73, 74. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the number in the middle is, there's two numbers in the middle, so I have a 70 and a 72. Well, I know a 71 is right between 70 and 72. So my median is 71. So for my box plot, I have to also know the lower quartile and the upper quartile. So I'm going to just put lower quartile, upper quartile, and then I'm going to graph all of this. So the lower quartile, I'm looking at this bottom half. And so the 68 is the median of the bottom half of the data, so it's the lower quartile. Now I'm looking at the top half. The upper quartile is going to be 73. Okay, so then when I go to do my box plot, I need my least value, my greatest value, my lower quartile, my median, and my upper quartile. So I'm going to go from 64 to 75 or something like that on the number line. And then I'm going to plot these points on there. So my least value is 65. My lower quartile is 68. My median is 71. My upper quartile is 73. And then my highest point or greatest data value is 74. So then I have a box, so I'm going to do lines for all three of these in the middle. And then I'm going to connect my lowest and my highest. So that's what your box plot will look like. Okay, number 6 through 8, find the mean absolute deviation of the data. So for this one, you're going to have to find the mean first. So there's no need to put the data in order. I'm just going to add my values together. So I have 43, 46, 48, 40, 38, 8 and 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 215 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 43 is my mean, and now I have to find my deviation from that. So 43 is my mean. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract these. So 43 minus 43 equals 0. And then I have 46 minus 43 is 3. Then I have 48 minus 43 is 5. And then I have 43 minus 40 is 3. And then I have 43 minus 38. And that will be 5. And then I'm going to add those up. So 5 and 5 is 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then I have to divide my 16 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 data. There's 5 things in my set. So that's going to be 3 times 5, 15. And then add a decimal, add a 0. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. So my mean absolute deviation is 3 2/10. Okay, next one. Number 7, I have a large data set here. So it's 26, 20, 25, 21, 24, 27, 26, 23. So 5 and 6 is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 plus 7 and 6, 13, 14, 15, 16. I hope I added that right. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 192. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 times 8, 16. And then 32 divided by 8 is 4. So 24 is my mean. And so now I'm going to find my deviation. So it's 26 minus 24, which is 2. Then it's 24 minus 24, 25 minus 24, 1, 24 minus 21, 3, 24 minus 24, 0, 27 minus 24, 3, 26 minus 24, 2, 24 minus 23, 1. And then I have to add those up. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then I'm going to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 16 divided by 8, which is 2. So 2 is my mean absolute deviation. Okay, I'm going to do one more like that. So I have 99, 70, 78, 85, 76, 81. I recommend you do these on a piece of paper because it's a lot of calculations on these. So 9 and 8, 17, 5 and 6, 11, 12. So 29. So on this side I have 1, 2, 3, 7. So 21 plus 16 plus 11. So 48. So it's 489 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 8 is 48. And then 9 divided by 6 is 1. And there's 3 left over. So I'm going to have to put a decimal and add a 0. And then it's going to be 81 and a half. So this one's going to be, I'm going to have to line up my decimals and stuff because this one is an 81 and 5/10 is my mean. So now I'm going to have to go 99 minus 81 and 5/10. So I'm going to do it in another place so that I don't mess up. 81 and 5/10. So that's 17 and 5/10. My next number was 70. So I have 81 and 5/10 minus 70, which would be 81 minus 70, 81 and 5/10 minus 70. So just make sure you line up your decimals. That'd be 8. So 11 and 5, 11 and 11 and a half. And then my next one is 78. So it's going to be 81 and 5/10 minus 78. So that will be 3 and 5/10. And then I have 85. So it's going to be 85 minus 81 and 5/10. So that's going to be 3 and 5/10. And then I have 76. So it's going to be 81 and 5/10 minus 76. So that's 5.5. And then I have 81. So it's going to be 81 and 5/10 minus 81, which would be a half. And then I have to add all these up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Carry the 3. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 5, 22, 2, 3, 4. So it's 42. And I have to divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 42 divided by 6 is 7. So my mean absolute deviation is 7. Find the range, interquartile range, find the range and the interquartile range of the data. So on this one, the first thing I need to do is I need to put my numbers from least to greatest. So I have 2, 2, 3, 4, and 8. And then my median is my 3. So then my range is going to be my largest number minus my smallest number. So that would be 8 minus 2, which is 6. Okay, that's easy. Range is really easy. Finding the interquartile range, you're going to have to find the median of the lower part and the median of the upper part and then subtract that. So there's nothing between 2. So my lower quartile is 2. My upper quartile is going to be whatever's in between 4 and 8. So if I add 8 plus 4, that's 12 divided by 2 is 6. So then I'd go 6 minus 2, which is 4. So my interquartile range is 4. Okay, next one, same thing. I need to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So I think 82 is my smallest, then 83, then I have 2 84s, then I have 86, 87, and 88. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my number in the middle is an 84, so that's my median. To find my range, I'm going to have to go 88 minus 82, which is 6. So that's my range. To do my interquartile range, I have to find the median of the lower part of my data, and that's easy because there's a number right in the middle, so that's 83. My upper quartile, there's a number right in the middle, it's an 87. So I'm going to go 87 minus 83, which is 4. So my interquartile range is 4.